finally beginning again. A good time to do it with summer around the corner. I abandoned myself in so many relationships, learned this lesson the hard way so many times, abandoned other people, said nothing, and left without explanation, which is kind of like hiding. Except sometimes you try and run away from something only to realize you run back into it the next place you go. In friendships, I was scared to show up as my true self, which is to be honest about my needs and my boundaries and my values. I neglected myself to keep the peace and for the illusion of safety. Conflict and confrontation have always been really scary for me. But time and time again, I have learned that when you confront nothing and water yourself down into a palatable commodity, you never get to be known. Eventually it all builds up and you can either have an even bigger confrontation than you would have ever had to have had if you had just been brave enough to begin with honesty, or you can run away. I ran away from one person and another, and I had no friends, and I felt really disappointed in myself. I think eventually I yearned to create space for love and friendship in my life again, and I knew I couldn't do that by reliving the same patterns. So I started by saying sorry. An apology that had been waiting a long time rose up within me, and I gave it to the people I had abandoned. I made new friends, and when it came to be my true self, I was. And I was scared because I had to ask to be accepted, and I was. And one of the friends I apologized to had the bandwidth to invite me into her space, and I will go to great lengths to be so honest with my friends now. I will be nervous and honest if that's what it takes. I will count down from 5 and then speak my truth if that's what it takes. I will say I'm scared, but will you listen anyway? It's not just easy, even though I'm finally learning the lessons. I'm nervous the real me isn't who people want me to be. I'm nervous that I'm disappointing or boring or odd. I don't drink. I think it takes me a really long time to cultivate humor with people. I watch and read dramas, I like crying, and I've been told I'm serious. I can be quiet, and I often feel safer observing those around me than engaging. But if I can be all those things, and also be a really good friend, then that's what I'm going to do. I wonder if I cut my bangs too short, but I kind of like them this short. Me and my coworker were talking about baby bangs recently, and I'm always mindful of how short I cut my bangs because I have curly hair, so like they get a lot shorter. But I think they're cute. Dennis and I are gonna go see Sinners, which we've been trying to see for like 3 weeks in a row now. And I'm gonna eat salmon that I made last night. That turned out amazing. So I'm scared of cooking meat, and I'm like trying different things right now. And I made salmon, so I'm going to eat that before we go.
plate too.